Hi, it's Ramesha here with Vocal Bliss. Today I would like to share with you 3 strategies that I have used over the years that help me to overcome stage fright. Stage fright, if you don't know what it is that feeling of fear, nervousness, sometimes even panic that we experience when we perform in front of other people. I think it's relatively common. Not every single singer suffers from it, but most people have some kind of nervousness going on. So I'd like to share with you what has worked for me over the years. But first of all, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel because I'm putting out content like this on a regular basis. And if you like what I'm doing, if you like what I'm posting, and you would like to be notified when I post something new, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell so that you get notifications. So there are 3 main things that I do and have worked for me, and also other people, like some of my students that I shared this with. First of all, the first one seems kind of obvious, but it's not necessarily that obvious, which is be prepared. You know, being able to practice and prepare oneself for a performance is not so easy as it seems. A lot of people don't really know how to practice. And what they do, they go through their song over and over, thinking that they're practicing, but that's not necessarily the best strategy. The best strategy is to go through the song and then pinpoint those areas where we always experience some kind of difficulty. It can be transitioning from one register to another, the voice gets a little bumpy. It can be hitting a high note with confidence, and we get a little scared or afraid every time we approach that point, and so we get a little tense. Or it could be maybe an odd word that we're saying it and it feels weird in our mouth. We just have to practice saying it more. It could be a number of things. It could be a note that is not quite on pitch. At any rate, whatever that issue might be for you, go through the song, find those issues, single them out, and then mark them. Because what you want to do is to go over those issues separately and really figure out why they're not working and figure out what to do to make them work. I won't go too deep into this because this is a subject for another video, but take the time to practice these things and to make sure that every single area of your song is completely clear to you. I say this because many singers do the opposite. They don't practice these things. But then when they get to the performance moment, then all of these things all of a sudden become relevant and they go, oh my God, I didn't really do this. And now, okay, now how do I do this? And how do I overcome this now? You know, that is not the time to do the practice. Practice time is before your performance. During the performance, all these things have to have been ironed out. And then that's the time for you to focus on your performance, not on the note that doesn't come out or the word that doesn't get pronounced well, but on the performance, on the feeling of the song. You want to give people an experience, and that comes from expressing and conveying feeling that accompanies the song. If your mind is full of, oh my God, will that note come out? Oh, how am I going to do that? You're not really going to express much because your mind will be somewhere else. So practice before you get to your performance and make sure you're really clear about every single point, and then go ahead and perform. The second strategy has to do with dealing with the anxiety itself in the moment or a little bit before your performance. If you feel overcome by tension, nervousness, anxiety, even fear, one of the best things you can do is breathe. Breathe deeply. Deep breathing has a calming effect on the nervous system. on the sympathetic nerve, all the areas that put us into fight or flight mode, where we would like to run away rather than perform and go home and hide, And so deep breathing has that ability. You can also add one element to your breathing that can help you even further. And this is something that I learned more recently, which is doing series of breath cycles where you inhale for a certain count, hold the breath for the same count, and then exhale for the same count. So if you do 8, you inhale counting 8, hold for a count of 8, exhale for a count of 8. And then you can increase as you calm down. Your breath automatically gets longer because you're calmer. And so you can hold and do 10, 10, 10, 12, 12, 12. I hope this is clear. But what this does, among other things, it stimulates this area of the brain, the prefrontal lobe, which is the area of the brain that is the opposite of fear and anxiety. It's the area of calmness, clarity, even the ability to express higher principle and things like love, compassion, all these feelings. So it takes you out of the worry part of your brain and it puts you into a more, this is the most, in the evolutionary scale, this is the most advanced area of the brain that animals don't have. So it's a requisite of humans only. So deep breathing, and especially when done diaphragmatically, I kind of take this for granted because you're singers, but remember to breathe diaphragmatically. And if you don't know how, please go and search for one of my videos where I talk about this. But try to really feel this movement of the abdomen out and in as you inhale deeply and you do the exercise I told you. And continue doing it until you feel a distinct feeling of calmness coming over you. You're maybe still a little agitated about the performance, but you kind of feel like all of a sudden it's like you've taken a couple of steps back and you look at it and you go, yeah, this is not easy, but I can handle it. You're not in overwhelm anymore. You're just stepping backwards and looking at it from a different angle. So that's what deep breathing can help you with. Then the third part, and this is something that is maybe a little bit more personal, but I'll just share it anyway because it's worked for me, is before I perform, I try to establish almost like a psychic connection with the audience. I try to feel that all those people out there are human beings, are my friends, and I want to serve them by sharing my music, by hopefully sharing inspiration, joy, all the things that we know music is able to convey. So try to feel, basically take away the mind from yourself and focus it on them. This is why you do this. It's not you. You do this as a service to people, and try to feel that these people are your friends. They're close to you. They're not there to judge you. They're not there to condemn you. They're your friends, and they're there to receive what you have to offer. So this helps me to, in a sense, kind of feel a connection, like I'm singing for my family or my dear friends. And so this helps me to really feel connected. And when you go on stage and start singing, don't look at the people as if they were objects. Try to really feel that there's a connection. Try to consciously project not just your voice, but also your energy, your awareness. You're really wanting to reach out to them and connect really sincerely, authentically, and to really feel that you are there for them, They are there for you, and there's an exchange that's happening. And so if you prepare yourself mentally this way before you sing, it's a lot easier to go out and feel safe, basically. To feel like you're not, oh my God, what are they going to say? What are they going to do? Oh, I wonder what they think about me. Just get out of all that. You're there, you've done the work, you've prepared yourself. Now you're there to offer something that is of value to you, and it will be of value to them. And it will be of even much more value to them if you're able to give not only your song and your notes, but also your energy and your sense of kindness, your sense of really welcoming them into your world. So these are my 3 strategies. They've helped me a lot. I have to confess that after decades of singing, I rarely get nervous anymore, but I used to get nervous a lot. And these strategies are what help me. I do still get nervous once in a while, just randomly. I don't know why, but it just happens, so I don't know. Anyway, I hope this helps you. And if it does, please share this video with other singers. There's a lot of singers out there who are terrorized by the idea of performing, and hopefully this can help them. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will send you more notifications with more videos. So thank you for following me, for watching this, and until the next time. Bye.